You want to get really curious about why it happened. You don't want to go immediately to just berating the child and how could you do this? I told you 1,000 times, 100 times, you know, hands are not for hitting. You don't want to just come at the child, because then when you do that, it's going to create even more of a fight or flight response if the child wasn't already in fight or flight. And that's going to shut down the part of the brain that they need to actually access the logic and reasoning that they need to problem solve, to work through, to talk about what to do differently, to communicate to you why they may have actually hit or did the thing. And so a lot of times we'll come in hot and be like, I told you 100 times, and we never even figure out why it happened. If, let's say, the child is hitting because the other child took their toy, what we want to do is to teach the child to get their toy back without hitting, right? With words or gestures. And if they're too young and they don't have any words, not even a stop, then it's going to be a lot of redirection that's happening, and a lot of modeling that's happening. Another thing that I will do in these moments where the hitting's happening is I will point out and notice the effect it had on the other child, right? And notice, look at the cues, they're upset, they're crying, their tears are running down their face, they're on the ground, they're hurt, just so that the other child is learning, the child who hit is starting to recognize the consequences of their actions, because that's still something that they're learning too, and learning, how to read other people's facial expressions and what they mean, and how to help, what those cues mean.